Hey guys, it is I, Kuroninja, and we've got enough information about Avataro Sentai Donbrothers for me to give my first impressions. You already know how it's gonna go. Let's begin. Okay, so let's first talk about the Rangers. We've got 5 Rangers as usual, but the Black Ranger and Pink Ranger are an unusually different height from the other Rangers. Both of them are also really uncanny, which has nothing to do with the height, and this didn't surprise me, but what did surprise me was that all 5 of the Rangers are humans, even the Black and Pink Ranger. As usual, the Red Ranger is the one I don't like the most, because there are no good Red Rangers in Super Sentai. The only thing I have to say about Don Momotaro is that I hope he's better than Juran, because Juran is my least favorite Zenkaiger. Next, we've got Oni's sister. I must have set myself up for failure when I predicted that either Masaki Sato or Mikoto Yamada would be cast as the Yellow Ranger of the Sentai team, because neither of them were. Anyway, I think she might become a fan favorite, and I'm okay with the fact that she isn't portrayed by Mikoto Yamada. But Kuroninja is probably upset that Masaki Sato isn't even in Donbrothers. Next up is Saru Brother, the Blue Ranger of the team. Every season in Super Sentai, there's always that one ranger you forget about because they don't stand out that much compared to the other rangers. I think Saru Brother will be like that because he doesn't really stand out from the other rangers right now. Inu Brother is one of the 2 rangers who looks like they came from the Uncanny Valley, at least in ranger form, but he's also the most interesting out of all the rangers. I predict that he's going to become a fan favorite even more than Oni's sister, and hopefully he can take the spotlight away from the Red Ranger because of what he looks like as a ranger. And lastly, we've got Kiji Brother, the first male Pink Ranger in Super Sentai unless you count Zuo Human from Zoojer. I think he might become my favorite ranger in the series, and he's also very tall compared to the rest of the team. Now, there is one more ranger that I haven't talked about yet, but we'll get to him later. Up next, I want to talk about the villains of the series. The villains of Donbrothers are the Noto, which is Japanese for brain people. We were introduced to 3 of them, and they all have a human form and a monster form. Even better, one of the villains is portrayed by an idol, which I guess makes up for Mikoto Yamada not being involved in Donbrothers. When I realized that there was 3 of them and they were called the Brain People, it made me realize that they might be themed after the Ego, the Super Ego, and the ID. There's also the possibility that they might be joined by Gege from Zenkaiger later on in the series. Speaking of Zenkaiger, time to talk about the part that I'm most excited for. Zenkaiser will be appearing in Donbrothers, except that it's not Zenkaiser. It's an alternate universe version of Zenkaiser called Zenkaiser Black. And if you're wondering why I'm excited about Zenkaiser Black, it's because the very existence of Zenkaiser Black means that I was ahead of my time. Now, you might be wondering why I said that. There are some of you who already know the answer, but whenever I do these first impressions videos, it brings some new people to my channel thinking that's just another YouTube channel that talks about Super Sentai. There's a very good reason why the Kuroninja multiverse is not on the tip of the Kuroninja iceberg, and this is why. Now, for those of you who are interested, I might make a video someday explaining the Kuroninja iceberg, unless someone else wants to try it out. But for everyone else, that is all for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I have nothing to do with Kuroninja.